Testing one, two, testing one, two. Hey guys, I'm back in 2025. Gosh, um, it's been a while since I recorded a car vlog. I just sent the wife and kids to my in-laws. One of my kid, Noah, is not well as he is having some slight flu. So we are having 50-50 whether to send him to school or not. But as you all know, yeah lah, school will reject if we go ahead and send kids flu sick kids to school, and then it will become a double work. So we thought of just keeping him home and making sure he rests well lah. So how's it going, everyone? My name is Nazrin. If you are new here, welcome to the Mulakan Sekarang series. I used to call it podcast, but it's okay. Because it's like a series of me talking to you guys and sharing about anything and everything about what I do as a web agency owner, as an ACO specialist, and helping you guys as much as I can. So what I'm going to talk today, first and foremost, a bit of a catch up. 2025 started off quite rocky, I would say. Why I say rocky is because maybe I just make sure the camera is slightly above, not too much below. Okay, can. Okay, cool. So rocky as in ups and downs, I would say. When people ask me, how do you do, how's business, I'll just say it's well. Well, it's very vague on the surface reply. But to be honest, it's ups and downs. Ups is, of course, I'm still surviving, I'm still alive, I'm still running the biz. But the downs, probably, just a small minor setback, which happened to be part of the process of running an agency lah. So I lost a client, which is okay. It's not my first time losing a client, but at the end of the day, it's something that I can learn from. In one of the posts that I put on LinkedIn, I mentioned that the client actually compared us to a provision shop. I don't really understand the analogy, but at the end of the day, it's about how much you are aligned with the client's goal. If the client's goal is to have a North Star of, for example, making sure social media posts is posted really based on the expectation, which for us, for myself actually personally, social media is part of the ecosystem. We might happen to not post it on time, okay, because we have a new social media team that came in early this year, and they are quite pretty new to adapt within a month. So within a month, they kind of like expect this new team to be on the same par of with them, like especially making sure all the necessary dates are implemented. So what really happened is we take on this client. I'm not gonna say what type of client, who is the client. I don't want to shame anyone, because I think every client deserves some form of like respect in privacy lah. And this particular client is actually referred by a good friend, and I trust him and I love working with him. So he referred to me, and I will take in as much responsibility, as much amanah to actually deliver the results that they want. They want like all-in-one marketing kind of like approach. So as you guys know, my focus and my expertise is websites, anything user experience, and search engine optimization, SEO. Okay, the rest, I have collaborative partners who actually help me to actually deliver all the work. Collaborative partners, what does that actually means? That is the current era of how agencies partner up to focus on a certain goal, which is the client's goal. So we have the PPC, the Google Ads section, we have the social media section. So it comes from a different agency, but it's under one payroll, it's under one management, which is under my management. So we take in everything. So we have encapsulated every portion of digital marketing. Digital marketing is to me is quite a vague, how I say, description or definition of a marketing campaign, but I would just leave it at that. And we have like all those things, like even Facebook retargeting, we have email marketing, we are using MailChimp, and we have all sorts of metrics that can help them boost their online presence through different omni-channel. Omni-channel means from the website, from the email, from the social media, and what's on. Okay, we even create landing pages for them. Previously, we have a certain form of like offering that get the people to sign up, get the people to inquire, get the people to do. Basically, it's a form of lead generation for the client. So what really happened? So far for the first 5 months, everything seems okay. So the what really changes when we bring on, of course, a new social media team last month. Uh, they are to be honest, they are fine. It's not really their fault that they can't adapt, because they are still new, adapting into this particular client. So there's some sort of like a technical issue for that the the post wasn't put on Facebook. So rest assured, it's it's a mishap, I would say. So what I did, I checked, it didn't appear. So I checked with the team first before I actually answered to the client. The team actually posted it on Meta, and the button is ticked. But upon, of course, checking from the platform itself, it doesn't appear. So, what I responded was to make sure, to tell them that we actually did, but unfortunately, due to technical issue, these things happen. It doesn't show. But from the eyes of a client, it seems like we didn't do our job at all. It seems like we didn't, of course, this is a lapse on our side. We apologize. Okay, not that we didn't apologize, but we apologize after saying that, the technical issue, blah blah blah. So what's the mistake over here that I can learn, that probably you guys can learn as well? But according to client, if I were to apologize first, followed by saying talking about the technical issue, they might consider working with us. So I feel it's a bit unfair because of the sequence of the apology, but maybe that would be a lesson learned. Anything lapse or mishaps happen, apologize first, then talk about how we can fix it. So that's what I do. But apparently, after offering a few service recovery options, trying to actually salvage our relationship, their North Star, like I said, is making sure social media postings is how I say, on point, or is posted lah. Jangan cakap is their metrics of success when hiring us is to make sure social media is posted, not considering the rest of the campaign though. Like we have emails, we have websites, we have SEO, we have current campaigns running on Meta, and we also have other things lah. Social media is just one portion of it, and a very tiny expectation of wanting us to put to make sure every platform is posted is just one portion of it, and that metrics cost us the work, the project. So it's a bit sad that as much as we trying to help, we try to offer, but it's coming to a parting of ways between our agency and them as client. But I'm okay. It's something which I learn from every actions or every termination or losing of clients is always a learning lesson. Okay, I'm not blaming anyone. I don't want to blame them. Okay, they are actually nice people, nice clients. Perhaps our education is not enough to meet their expectation. Let's just leave it at that. Okay, I just want to note that every client has their own way of approaching things. This one probably have more. It's more social media driven. They don't look into other form of channel as a form of way or alternative to a better conversion, because their conversion is actually based on a certain number of sign-ups to their offer. So we are focused on that metrics, and conversion does matters, and conversion rate, okay, is also, it does matter because we know already how many people sign up based on the number of opt-ins. Let's just say put a number 5% or 10%. So we know how many to put in the target of traffic, to bring in the number of traffic in order to get people to convert, that people to sign up lah. So basically, we understand the metrics of the numbers. In social media, is just a portion of it. Social media is just, I mean, to put it on the surface, marketing is not social media, and much social media is not marketing. It is to a certain extent, but it's not totally it. So, but rest assured, I think good riddance. The client also has his own flaws, which I don't want to actually mention. But we have our own flaws because we are human after all. So I wish them well. I wish myself well to recuperate from losing a client, because it feels sucks to lose a client, to be honest, right? But to make myself feel better, I usually say that my rezeki will be better off without them lah. So yeah, so the lesson learned is to cope with these lessons, to make sure I'll do better in the future. But probably I would try to refrain from clients that have this kind of approach lah. So it's okay, it's fine. Running the business for quite some time, doing freelance for about a decade, it's uncommon lah that clients have this kind of expectation. But I'm cool. I just want to wish, a shout out to Creator Savvy, who actually help us, and Fitri from Big Dreams, help us in the social media, because at the end of the day, they have done a tremendous job helping us, collaborating with us in this project. So if you guys are listening to this, I want to, give utmost appreciation, because they are the cornerstone of the social media campaign in this project. But rest assured, I just want to share lah, you guys. These are the part and parcels of running an agency that that does marketing. But all in all, moving ahead, I have potential 3 clients that might sign up with us. One of them is Perdaus. Looking forward to work with them, because they are also a reputable organization, a non-profit that it's quite known in the madrasah, in the in the Islamic faith industry in Singapore, at least. So yeah, looking forward to work with them. And there's also a few masjid approached us, and there's also an celebrity ustaz who want to work with us as well. So I treat this as a hikmah that for any mishaps, good things will come. Anything and everything happens for a reason. Maybe the reason is this: you lose 1 client, you get 3 clients, and hopefully this client will value your time, respect your work, and give that leeway, or not leeway, benefit of the doubt, or even a you see, when I start learning coding, right? Coding websites, HTML, CSS, or JavaScript, Python, all these codes, right? When we create an app, we must, for user experience and user in the user interface, if this sounds jargon, it's okay. We must allow mistakes to happen. For example, when people log in into a certain app, if they forget the password, then what? Is it the end of the world? Is it just no? Okay, you forget password, that's it. You're not longer our customers or our subscribers. There is a forget password option for them to retrieve through some sort of like verification or authentication, kan? So that is a component in the development world that we give chances. Even people who makes mistakes, going to the prison, to the jail, they were given charges via the yellow ribbon campaign. So the way that we were parting ways with this particular client, there's no chances. Because this is the only mistake that we did, right? And they terminate our contract. So yeah, hikmah, chances, and lots of other things that we can learn from this campaign or project. So I guess I will leave this episode as it is. I hope you guys can have some sort of like takeaways from my sharing. I'm doing okay. I'm not actually complaining. I'm not bragging. I'm just a humble Malay dude who shares about the ongoings of things in the agency space. Right? So hope you guys can learn anything. So as a shout out, last year I offer, maybe I'm giving you a shameless plug lah. Last year we offered a $1 website with a subscription of Mulakan. Well, that's over. That's done. What you can expect next? The current offer, you can actually check out our landing page offer. Okay, for a fee that is below market standards. That means whatever fee that you all see online, it is below market standards, and you get free access to Mulakan for 3 months. So want to know more? Check out mulakan.com/offer. Okay, and I'm also creating some sort of like a interesting quiz for you guys to understand whether you are ready for SEO. So that one you can actually visit roguepress.com/SEO-quiz. Repeat again, roguepress is roguepress.com/SEO-quiz. Okay, so you can actually just go through the whole 10 question, a simple one. You don't need to think, you don't need to use your brain to dig deep to whether you have, is that yes or no, or some question there's somewhat, there's 3 options, it's multiple questions. So at the end of the quiz, you will be getting some sort of like percentage score, whether you are ready for SEO. So if it's below a certain percentage, then you might need work. The website needs work, or the business needs work in terms of SEO point of view. Right, so with that, I end this episode. I hope you guys have some few takeaways from this sharing. I'll see you on the next one, and it's gonna be big. It's gonna be something which I haven't really shared of my journey as an agency owner from a freelancer. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.